Okay everybody, today's video is going to be on this Cub Cadet CC989 walk behind self-propelled push mower that I picked up off of Facebook Marketplace for $40. And of course, on scene I did some, gentle inspection, pulled over and all that good stuff. But anyway, $40, not bad, right? Well, wrong. Alright, so the premise of this whole video is this. I'm asking you all for your comments and suggestions whether or not I fix this once you see what's wrong with it, or I just go ahead and do an autopsy and find out exactly if there's anything else inside wrong with it. So we'll see. Let me show you what I've come up with so far. So in my inspection, I found that the blade boss is cracked, which is not a good sign. Been cracked for a while. And the key that is machined into the blade boss is cracked, gone actually. And reason being is that, where'd you go? There's a huge dent in the blade. Not a chip, a dent. About 1/8 of an inch deep. So this thing took quite a hit. Alright. So in further inspection, I have also found, of course, the flywheel key was not sheared, which is odd. But however, I do believe the flywheel itself took the brunt of the hit. As you can see, it's cracked. The keyway itself has quite the dent on one side from where the key actually got pushed into it. So the key itself did not do its job. And then, to add insult to injury, as after I checked the flywheel key, I go to put the flywheel back on, and the whole top of the shaft breaks off. Yep, absolutely. The whole top of the shaft breaks off. And I got another small video snippet here that you'll see here in just a minute that shows that there may have been an existing crack in the shaft itself from the initial hit. All right, everybody, as you can see, this is the top of the crankshaft that spun right off on me as I was trying to put the flywheel back on. But I suspect that there was an issue long before this machine came into my possession. Obviously, it was hit by something at some point. So let me try to get my pointer in here. All right. As you can probably see, that this bright area is what broke off on me yesterday. And this dark area here is what I believe that was already cracked, or else it wouldn't be discolored like this. So I'm thinking that because of the hit that it took, it didn't shear the flywheel key. It busted the blade boss. And I'm thinking that this area here was already cracked. I don't know for sure. I'm not a metallurgist or anything. Ken could probably tell you. But it just looks to me like this area here was already cracked and oxidized a little bit. So we'll look into this a little further. So, is this thing worth fixing? Again, I paid $40 for the machine itself. This blade boss is probably $30. The flywheel I saw one of those on eBay for like $25 plus shipping, and the crankshaft I can get all day long for $30, $32. So what is that? 30, 60, 90, 130. Just, and that's without knowing if there's anything else inside that's messed up, like the timing belt or anything like that. The governor gear, who knows? So I could sell this thing all day long for 150 bucks, but I don't think it's going to be worth it for me to have $130 into it and sell it for 150. That's not smart at all. But however, it would make for a great video series for you all. It'd be a good learning experience for me too. I mean, also the bail cable's all screwed up. But okay, gang. Step one. I went ahead and just removed the 3 bolts holding the engine onto the deck, which was really simple. And I've removed 8 of these sump bolts here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's all holding that together. There's 2 ears here, one here and one here on the other side, and all I've done without you in my presence is just come in and pry that up just a little bit. That's all I've done. So I've got the engine upside down, obviously, as you can see. There's the bottom of the carburetor. Y'all can see that? Yeah. Okay. So we're going to look in this thing together for the first time and see what we're dealing with. Because if it's that easy, I may go ahead and just replace this crankshaft if it's that simple. So get these screws out of there. So I'm going to attempt to take this off. Okay, that's coming up pretty good. Oh, it just raises right up. Changes the weight ratio, obviously. It's wanting to fall over now. So there's the inside of that. You can see the governor gear is still intact. I don't see any other parts laying in here, no pieces. So there may not be any more damage inside of here other than just that crankshaft. Okay. It's got the metal timing gear on it. There's a locator pin here. And the timing belt. Okay. That Honda bond looks like it came off of there pretty good. It wasn't too sticky. Some of this excess oil out of here. There's a thrust washer there. Gang, I don't see any extra metal or anything else that disintegrated. Of course, there doesn't seem to be too many parts in here. Timing belt teeth seem to be okay. There's a thrust washer and Well, that's all's in there. Put that right there. And probably, excuse me, there's got to be a way to have this timing set, correct? I don't see any indicators. I don't see any indicators at all. That's top dead center right there. There's some red paint on the gear, but surely that's not. Well, that's a new one on me. Let me grab a piece of wood, stick under here so it doesn't keep falling over. That's one thing I keep, sorry, my head was in your way. That's one thing I keep on hand around here. Pieces of wood, mainly different sizes of 4x4 or 2x4. So, but anyway, it looks good in here. I don't know if any of you all have ever seen inside of here. So let me get this 4x4 out of the way. Give you a little tour in here. So the engine is upside down. You can see the connecting rod in there, or can you? Yeah, it's hiding back in there. It's back in here. It's the cap for the connecting rod. The connecting rod bolt, the piston goes this way, and apparently this belt goes up in here. I guess that's the timing gear. It goes up under the valve cover, but we'll see. I'll have to do some research and see what I can find. But let me go ahead and get this broke down a little bit further, and I'll bring you back. Stay tuned. All right, I got it busted apart, got it all cleaned up, and waiting for your all's decision. I think there was, I had a question about these cracks right here in the block. I don't think they go all the way through, to be honest. I think there's a supporting rib right there. I think it could just be in the manufacturing during the cooling process from the casting. So I think it'll be all right. If you don't think so, let me know. So that's where we're going to be at this point. Putting it back together is going to be fun. I've never seen those lifters and stuff before. That's interesting. Now keep in mind that I am not a Honda mechanic. This is going to be my first time popping one of these open, and I am going to take you along for the journey. We're going to learn some stuff together. So let's recap. I took the 8 something bolts out, cracked it open, took the shaft out, the crankshaft, and the valve cover, took it off, timing gear, I guess that's the cam, I'm not sure, but anyway, and the belt out, because you can't get the crankshaft out without taking all this stuff out. At least I couldn't anyway. Piston's still in there at top dead center. So I'll be awaiting your decision. So until then, y'all take care of each other. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget, it's donut time.
It has been a pleasure having you all here. Please don't forget to give this video a like and please subscribe. Last but not least, click the notification bell so you will know when new videos are posted. Thanks to all of you for your support.